everyone. I'm so sorry for being MIA. I know I did not keep up with that 1 month deal. It's been really hard for me to get in front of the camera like I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm just a little bit camera shy, so that's unfortunate. But I think I will, because of that, try and do more written blog posts. Also because I think that I formulate my thoughts better when they're written. So I'm gonna put that link in the video description, and it's all about tips for the GRE, tips for writing your essay, a lot of questions that I had and had to ask people for answers. I put those answers that other people gave me onto that blog post, or onto multiple blog posts. So, hello, I am back in front of the camera. So, I just went through some of the comments that you guys left for me, and I think I'll answer one person's question about what kind of internships I did. And I think it's definitely a must to try and do internships when you're in your undergrad, or even if you've finished your undergrad and you've been working in a different field, or whatever your situation might be. It's always great to find internships. So when I was at Davis, I did a few internships. The ones related to speech pathology were one at an elementary school, and I had the chance to observe Lisa D'Angelo, who is amazing. Yes, she is. And she has been just a huge part of why I want to become a speech language pathologist. So the other great thing about doing internships is that you get to meet people in the field, and they can become great mentors and just resources for learning about their experiences and what the field's about. And I think that is just priceless. So internships are great for the experience and also the relationships that you can build. So that was one at an elementary school. My second internship was at UC Davis Medical Center with their speech therapy department, and I got to observe a couple different speech language pathologists, but I spent most of my time in the traumatic brain injury unit, or working with those specific injuries, and I was able to observe modified barium swallows, which is when they put some barium in their patient's food and they take them down to the radiology room, and you get to see the barium allows the speech pathologist to see where the food is in their throat, or if it's going down the wrong way. And that was an awesome experience. And what else did I do? It feels like a really long time ago, but it wasn't. So I think the last really amazing experience that I had at Davis was working at the Mind Institute with what was once called the Social Attention Virtual Reality Lab, which looked at academic development in kids with autism and ADHD. And that was an incredible experience because I got to administer tests and assess kids, not for clinical purposes, for research purposes, but it was still great to be able to familiarize myself with different tests that are used in our field. And I also met amazing people and gained amazing mentors. And I just have to reiterate, internships, even the experience is incredible, but the people that you meet and the relationships that you can build, it's even more incredible. Yeah. So I know that your opportunities will be different depending on where you are. If you actually go to UC Davis, then you should just do everything that I just listed, because it's totally doable. But if you're not at Davis, then my recommendations to you would be to try and call different public schools around the area and ask to speak with their speech language pathologist or speech therapist. And in doing so, you might get some yeses, some nos, but that'll be a good way to start reaching out to people. And a lot of the times, there's not that laborious of a process to observe for a day or two. And so if schools see that you made an effort to do that, they will count that in your favor. The second thing is you can also look into private clinics as well. A lot of the times if you go on their website, they might have a section for volunteers. So that would definitely be something to check out. You can just Google nearby speech therapy in whatever area you're in. And then, what's another good way? Being a speech language pathologist assistant is also a great opportunity to be exposed to the field. I think that might be a little bit less available, opportunities like that, because not every speech language pathologist wants an assistant, and maybe doesn't need one because their caseload isn't that big, or maybe there's not enough funding. There's a lot of different reasons. So if you can get a job as a SLPA, is short for a speech language pathologist assistant, and that's awesome. So just try your best to do those things. And then lastly, any experience working with people is going to be relative to our field, because we're all about communication and being communication experts. So whatever experience you have, if you can indicate that you learned about communication, whether it be working with the elderly or working with infants, that's going to be a great experience, and you're going to be a better clinician for it. So